Oh, I think I've already started the broadcast. Well, if that just doesn't flop your dripper. Now, I didn't mean to punch that already, but I did. So, since I did, it's already going. So, as you see now, as I put on the message here, I mean, on the title, what did I put on the title? Something about nothing. I have a whole bunch on nothing. Okay, so I'm having to pick up some things here because I do have a bit of a mess. Little piece of fabric here. Um, just a minute. I don't know if anybody's out there watching yet because see, this phone's not on. So because I really didn't mean to hit start broadcast already. So uh-oh, now my phone's making weird noise. It's like my phone is, it's like it's God, now what was that? I'm having so much fun, so much trouble with things falling down. That was my cup, my scissor cup. I need a different scissor cup. Or find a different place to put it because my scissor cup runneth over. My cup runneth over. So I got to put my scissors in here like this, which I got more than scissors in there because I got this pokey. Oh, I got this little pokey tool, and I have my, see, will that fit in there? Yeah. And I got tweezers in there. I've got my crochet hook in there. Okay, now I think that's all that's going to fit in there. I'll put this up here so it's not going to fall. There we go. That's good. Now that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. This I'm going to cut. This I'm going to use. This I'm going to look at. This is, oh, that's my little bottles. And this goes in this here, and these I'll put them out of the way, and this I'll put this over here on my shelf because I'm going to be using that for sure because I can't do anything without using that. So, oh, first I better find out if there's anybody on here. Let me see. I turn it on, and then I huh, that's a message from my daughter. She's on her way to go buy new paint because she was painting my porch and she said it looks, well, I won't tell you what she called the color pink. It looks more pink than red. And she says that my house looks like, well, I won't tell you what she said it looks like because it's not nice. So she is purchasing some very red paint. So now I'm finding, yeah, she's going to purchase very red paint and then put another coat on it tomorrow with like real red. And things, a whole bunch of nothing in particular. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, and there's already 18 people that want to watch. Not much of anything in particular. Isn't that crazy? I don't know if you all have the problem or if I have the problem. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, nah, it's the whole world around me. Let's see. Sweet Drops 45. Hello, Sweet Drops. Okay, just because I've never heard your name before, I think you're new, so I'm going to try to pretend like I'm very professional today. I will pretend. And then yeah, just for you, I'm going to do the very best I can. Okay, but yeah, I'm not professional. That would be a lie. Okay, Tina Hamilton. Hi, Tina, darling. And there's Cheryl Telefus and Erin Morrison and Bonnie Lipke and Dana. All right, look at this. This says right here it's from Dana. I got that in the mail today. I'm gonna play with that tonight. And Mitzi, Mitzi, hello. Oh, you are so beautiful tonight. And then Mandy. The coffee shop was good, Cheryl. And then I went dumpster diving after the coffee shop. Okay, Cheryl Williams. Hello, everybody. Woo, I finally got a notification. Isn't that amazing, Sherry? That is, you'll just never know. And then there's Carmen Shapia. No, Chiap. Shipa. Shipa. Shakpa. Me and Papa are doing very well, Carmen. Yes, we are doing wonderful. And hi, Debbie and Kathy Lake and Sandra Louise. Sandra Louise, I just like that name, Sandra Louise. Um, yeah, I heard, some kids, some babies, when they're born, their mother only gives them, their mother and father, they only give them one name because they know that child's never going to be in trouble. But if they give you two names, they know you're going to be in trouble a lot. And so they probably don't even call you Sandra unless you are really, really well behaved. But see that, because see, my name's Elizabeth, Elizabeth Marie, and so Elizabeth is my normal name. Elizabeth Marie is if I'm in trouble. Yeah. So yeah, Elizabeth Marie. But anyhow, Sandra Louise, I like that name. Okay, and then there's Mary Crochet, and I bet she crochets a lot. Deborah Lyles and dumpster diving. What is that? You know, if one day or two you should put in the search when you're watching YouTube videos, just put in dumpster diving and you will get an education. But my dumpster diving, I actually did not dive into the dumpster. It was just stuff that somebody, it was an ice cream shop they're remodeling their shop, so they put a bunch of stuff next to the dumpster for the trash man to pick up. Well, I was the trash man. And Susan Marshmallow Klein, yes, and Violet CMT. Violet, so good to see you. And oh, Marie Bonnie. That's a good name too. I like that. It's got a good ring to it. And Susan Ernst. Yes, okay. I have no plan. I have no plan whatsoever. Well, except to move some of this El Junco. I, you know, you guys are very lucky. If you have more space than I have to more space than I have to craft in, then you are very lucky. Now, I have been, okay, let me see. Here's another piece of fabric. I end up with like pieces of this and pieces of that and pieces of the other things. Just a lot of pieces of stuff. I'll use that for a prop for my phone. That's good. That's good. That's good. So now I can see you guys. Howdy Popo. Gosh, I just love old Howdy Popo. I like watching Laura. Laura, who is at the she is the CEO of the Jersey Crafter. And she just loves to pick on Hottie Popo. And I just sit here and I watch and I laugh because Hottie Popo. Oh, and let's see, Sherry is her middle name is Lynn, Sherry Lynn. That's goes to my Jennifer is Jennifer Lynn, and I have found that there's a lot of middle names of Lynn, and my other daughter's name is Lori, and her name is Lori Lynn. So first, I'm gonna get this out of my way. This thing here, see, because this is going to be a whole lot of nothing, and so this is where I'm just going to cut off. I'm just going to cut out some ATC blanks. It was cookies. Oh, and Hottie Lynn. Hottie is Lynn too. She's Hottie Lynn Popo. Oh, I'm going to remember Hottie Lynn. Although I might call everybody with the middle of the name Lynn now because I like it. Hi, Crafty J. I just love Crafty JJ Newton. She is such a sweetie. There's a Jersey crafter right there. I was just running my mouth about you, my darling. Yeah, I just watch you and I just laugh because she's constantly picking on Hottie Popo, which maybe Hottie Popo needs to be picked on. I don't know. And there's Susan Krause. Oh, I cut up the box from my 1-year-old grandson's first birthday cake and I'm making cards, ATC cards from it. That is very good. And Tina Hamilton said there's no crafting for her for a few days. Everything is packed up and I'm getting a newly decorated craft room. Oh, that is awesome. And then there's Susan Hill, and her middle name is Marie. I think her mother gave her a different one, but we changed it to Marie. Hi, Susan, darling. Susan, darling. Susan, darling. Me and Susan Marie go back a long way. We do. Upsy daisies, upsy daisies. Let me get. Are you going to bed already?
I'm headed for the room.
Oh, you're going to go read stories?
Yep.
Stephen King?
No.
Oh.
I've read all his stuff so far.
You've read all of his stuff? I really got to get a new blade for this. How many times have I said that?
Half a dozen or so.
Yeah. I should order one now, but I'm busy. Don't leave. Thank you for shutting the door. Otherwise, the cold air escapes.
Love you.
I love you more, darling. So I'm going to cut this. How wide is this piece? Oh, it's not enough. 2.5. 2.5. No, not quite wide enough. So I'm going to put this at 3.5. Although I could, if I so chose, I could actually even use the folds, couldn't I? Because usually I end up putting enough stuff on there that the fold wouldn't matter. And there's Shirley Mozart. La 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 la. Always think about music when I say your last name, and I know I'm saying it wrong. I know that. I do know that. I know I'm saying it wrong. But I just like the name Mozart. I just think of music. So, oh, and I cut that one all crooked. Okay, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to see, because my hamster was in here hitting on me and got me all flustered. See how that happens? So I have to throw that piece away. But that's okay. That's okay. So then, junk journal. Gigi's junk journal time. Good to see you too. Good to see you. You know, I am so happy I have you all for friends because I'd be so lonely without y'all. Be so lonely. I'd be so lonely. I'd be so lonely. I could cry. I think there's a song that was like that somehow. There, see, so just getting these cut to get them out my way. Out my way. So I can put them. These ones I'm cutting on the. It's got the fold in there like that, but I don't think that's gonna much matter by the time I'm Susan. I'm not really making anything in particular. If you read the title, it says something about a whole bunch of nothing. Means there's a whole bunch of nothing going on. But I do want to make a flower. I do want to make a circle flower. I'm going to do that in my as you see, I'm just cutting this box apart right now. I'm just cutting this box apart to make ATC blanks. And because we always Mandy, a super chat, and I ain't even doing nothing. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Okay, see? And then there's Lori says, Lori, I have your package ready. I'm really hoping that I get that label printed in the morning so I can put it in the mailbox. I'm not doing very good at my end of the stuff for stuff swap. Crafty JJ Jackie. I know her name is Jackie. I love watching her. If you all haven't watched JJ, Crafty JJ Newton, you should go to um her page and click on her. Give her a click because I love her. She is so sweet and so nice and so kind. And so go to her page. You will love her. And then let's see. Okay, Susan Ernst has been crocheting squares for a lady's brother-in-law's blanket. He's very sick. Oh. And Messer Designs is here. Oh, how wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And yeah, see, I'm ending up with what was just an old box. I'm now ending up with some ATC cards ready to roll. Ready to roll. And so, well, I have this one too. Marshmallow. My husband has got a sweet tooth that doesn't end, I'm telling you. And he keeps these boxes all the time. He has to, well, he doesn't keep them, but he keeps them till they're empty. And then he gives me the box. And so, which is very lovely. That doesn't fit in there. Did I just have, oh yes, I did right here. I gotta show you some of my Happy Fun mail too. I got a Happy Fun mail from Dana. It's sitting right here and I'm fissing to go in it. I'm fissing. And these are like the moon pies. I don't really like them moon pies. I never did like them things. But my hubster likes marshmallows, so he buys them for his snack wagon. And I don't know why he's lost so much weight either. Good grief. Now, if I ate like he did, that'd be a 2-ton Tony. Why isn't that fitting in there? Now I have to make it. Will that fit this way? Oh, it'll fit this way. That's why. No, it doesn't fit in that way. Well, Elizabeth, it won't fit in there. So you got to cut off a little bit more here. There we go. Now it'll fit in there. That is so wonderbar. Now I keep seeing that super chat is poked up there. That is amazing. Okay, so I'll cut this like thusly. And then I'm going to go over here and cut this. Pink Rose is there. And Vicky is there in the name of Beetle Chick. I have a lot of back pain from a herniated disc. Oh. Yes. Oh, did you like that tea stain journal from the auction? I do too. It is really neat. I think it is just wonderful. I love it. And, oh, I should have I did do that. Okay. No, it's crooked. How in the world, Elizabeth, when you've got a perfectly good cutter with a perfectly dull blade, do you ever come up with something so... Okay, let's just go like this time. Let's put it to 3.5. No, let's not do that. Let's put it to 2.5. I get so many of these boxes, so I don't really have to worry so much. Okay, let's just throw these pieces away. Fill up that trash can. Okay, okie dokie. Oh, man. I took a nice nap. Oh, you know that. I say that every day because I take naps every day. And I gotta have my naps. Jeez. Now here, I think I'm done with this part of my absolutely doing not a having not a clue as to what I'm doing. Absolutely not a clue. Not a clue for you. That's true. And look, I don't have this one cut right. Oh, something's not right. My brain. My brain is crooked today. That's okay. I can go like this. I can make things work. I can. That's not right. Okay, this is right. Okay, now. I think I made a video today and put it up. I don't remember. I think I did though. Okay, I'm sorry about slamming that thing down. I guess I shouldn't do that. Just slamming things around. I always tell my children not to slam things around, and then they do anyway. So I guess I learned from my children. You don't keep slamming it around. Yes, I think I reset it, but my daughter put a first coat of paint on the porch rail, which I had bought the paint and it said it was red. And I bought it, it was on clearance. So I thought I was doing really good. But so she painted the rail, but it's like a pink, like a, it's like a pink. And I said it's fine. And then my daughter says, that's because you say everything is fine, but it looks hideous. That's what she said. She said it looked hideous. Hideous. Does anybody even use that word anymore? Hideous? She said my portrait looked hideous. So she's off buying red paint. Tomorrow she's going to give it a second. Oh, see? Oh dear. I just twisted my back. Oh, give me some pity, please. I just okay, now I have to put these in this box right here. So that's good. Now I was working on another journal here because I had to start up a new one. Let me see if I put my keyboard up there. I wonder if I'll have a craft lunch. See, I've been working on this one here, especially for when I get Happy Mail, but this one's pretty much filled up. So I need to make volume 2. I'm gonna like doing it. I did this earlier. I was just doodling. Well, I started this on the little video I was doing, and then I was doodling on here, and I got more doodling to do on that. But and so, but see how all of my pages that I have sort of done up here all are the same size because they're going to fit right in my journal keeper. But now my envelope journals, that's a whole different story. This is a whole different story. I talked about my dumpster dive on a video messer. It was because I got some containers and I got a bucket and some cool stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you this book too in a minute. But right now I have to show I have to show you this. Now, I got 2 mails. Mark, what do we call him? Exploration. He sent me this. He told me that he was making me a prize. And he did. He made this envelope journal and it's memories in the making. And look at this, how pretty he's got. Look at this guy has got some talent. But look at the sunflower here, the fairies, the different things on here. And then in each pocket, he has different items in each pocket. Look at that paper. That is beautiful right there. That is beautiful stuff. I'm telling you, he sent beautiful things. Now I need to take something out of this journal, although it all looks like it's made so well. Look at this. Do you see that? This is like a ATC size. It's a little wider, I think, than ATC. Let me check. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the ATC size. I could cut that though. I could cut that to fit ATC into a pocket. You know what I think? I don't think I will though. I think what I'm going to do is that's going to go in my book. Okay, now. And he wrote me a little note that's going in my book. Oh, first of all, did he sign this? No, he didn't. So I'm going to put his name, Mark. How do you spell his last name? M-U-I-R. Okay, see, I have to write these things down. Little Sister Crafter is crafting Mr. Potato Head. Danielle B. Oh, hi, Danielle. Connie Briley. Connie Briley. Hello. Did I say hi to you, Laura? But now look. Oh, here. Let me go back where I was at. Look at this. This is all stenciled on here, painted, embossed. This is embossed around. And then look at the colors on that. Just beautiful. Mushrooms. Love the mushrooms out in the field. And so, see, there's a stencil and then the mushrooms. And I love this. And see that inside each pocket. And like, this is embossed on this side, but not on this side. Usually if you see it embossed on one side, it's debossed on the other. So I don't know how he done that. That is pretty. That's beautiful. And the colors are like perfect. And look at how they match. He's got like all on each page, the colors, they match so well. Stencils with these flowers. Let's see what's in here. And this one says remember. And that's a separate piece on here. Embossed around. And then this piece right here. And it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. Okay, now look at there. Okay, that goes in there. I mean, these pages are just, look at this one here now. Oh, you know what? I've seen I'm going to take that. I think that one is going to go in my, the life has given us by nature is short, but the memory of well-spent life is eternal. And look at that. Have you ever seen, this is beautiful. How does he do that? It doesn't look like there's two pieces glued together, but maybe there is because this is embossed here, not the butterfly, not the verse, but this is, but it doesn't show on the back. So he must have two together. Maybe I'm going to take that one. Okay. And then there's another folded piece of paper, another fairy. Look at these, not just, and then in here we have a pocket and some more of this really pretty paper with the gold. Oh, you know what? I think I didn't do that automatic. May you always be brave enough to fly. Love that verse right there. May you always be brave enough to fly. And then there's a butterfly. And then tags. Look at the tags. And they got pockets. This one's got a pocket. This one's got a marshmallow. That's not a marshmallow. That's a mushroom. Okay. And then look at there. Look at that butterfly. This is just gorgeously beautiful. And thank you so much, Mark. I love this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one of these tags. This one. Okay, now this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now that one I'm keeping for life. Some people have sent me things I can give away. Um, um, that I some people give me things I can give away at my 6,000 subscriber giveaway extravaganza. Um, I cannot believe the amount of people I have got. I am getting so close. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Let me see. Now, what these little books that I'm doing these with the envelopes, first of all, these envelopes were sent to me in the Happy Mail, and they're like almost like a they're almost like watercolored. They're beautiful. And so I use those envelopes. Most of them are these. I'm going to put Mark's note in this envelope right here. All right. Then this is going to glue in because I am making this my envelope journals and some on my other journals too because I don't keep everything exactly the same. I really think I've got attention deficit disorder seriously. Okay, now see, I'm gonna put this right here. I got Mark's note inside there. This I do not think. Oh, even the acetate that he's got in there, that's even got color on it. This is going to go in here. I'm gonna put Mark's name on there too. I gotta help my memory as much as I can. Except, let's see, I'm gonna put Mark's name on there. And Muir. There, I'm gonna put that on there, and that's going to need to have a little string too. And oh, maybe I'll print a piece of my broken dress because it's right here. Nah, well, oh, what am I with? Nah, it won't match. I was gonna say nah, it won't match, but I'm just not into that matching stuff at all. Not at all. So I'm gonna just I got a problem. I got scissors up there in that cup, as you've seen. I just spilled them. Some of these scissors just don't cut. There, I got that cut. But yeah, I don't make things match. So my daughter went to go get red paint. I told her be sure and get the wooden paint stirrers and get some paint samples. She goes, well, we know we want red. Yeah, I said, get some paint samples. Since you're buying it. So there we go. I put my broken dress on there. This, I don't know if I want to put it straight down. I think I do. Yeah, I do. It's going to go, or do I want to just put it in this pocket? No, I want it to show. And so, let me see. Did Mark give me stamps? Oh no, he's got one of these kind of things. But it does say it's from Corey, Pennsylvania. So, oh, and then this. Oh, well, Elizabeth Marie. Let's get this scissor. And oh, we're counting Susan's. Susan's. Yep, we're counting Susan's. Okay, so I'm gonna take this because I love to use parts of the envelope too. And see, even the stamp, these kind of stamps is in life, in later on in life, these stamps will be history. Like a lot of people collect old stamps now. So in 100 years, they probably won't even have snail mail. And so then something like this will be like a piece of history. So it shows where this came from. See, I wasn't saving a whole lot of these kind of stamps, but now that I look at this, I can see that it comes from, oh, here it shows my zip code where it went to. The date is on there, and it came from Corey, Pennsylvania, through the United States Postal Service. So this alone is a little bit historical. So when you put together something like this, it is like a time capsule. And I kind of like, rather than having a great big honkin' journal, which I've got some big ones. Don't get me wrong. I have got me some big ones. And having a collection of little ones is fun. Yeah, snail mail is very expensive. Yes. But yes, he paid $4.53 to send this to me. And so, yes, it is expensive. Then this will go here. And then this will go here, right here. And I'm going to glue that down. I was going to cut it, but I'm not going to cut his artwork. I'm going to leave that just like this. Now, I could just leave it tucked away. But see, when you have a small journal like this, and this one's just made with envelopes, we have pockets. We have many pages to work on, but you don't get what do you call it? You don't get like overwhelmed because it's so huge. And then they're easily finished. So I'm going to make, like, I'll use a box, and I'll decorate a box that will be like the carrying case for these journals. Like a lot of people who, especially what do they call them? The National Geographic magazine. Um, why is yours so low? Okay, I'm reading stuff. I kind of glance over at this, but I can see everybody is visiting each other, and that is wonderful. That is wonderful to visit one another. Okay, I'm going to just see what I like to do. Um, what I like to do is, just a minute, my book bag is heavy. This is my bag I carry to. Wonder why this Sharpie says extreme fade resistant. I don't know. But see, I like to take and put a little frame. What you're going to see here, actually, yins guys, is kind of what I do through the day. Today I actually did post a couple of my journal covers, my journal keepers. Now, you're going to look at that and you're going to say, oh my God, this is expensive. And if it turns out to be that way, um, I'm going to work on it. But what I did is I didn't charge extra for shipping. What the price that you see when you look at my Etsy store, that includes the shipping. And then if you read it also, it only shows pictures of the actual journal keeper. But now, when I send it out, like This is one that I have listed. When I send it out, I don't want it to get squashed. I'm thinking I might be able to fit this into a bubble wrapped envelope. But to keep it from getting squashed, I'm going to fill, I'm going to put stuff, I'm going to put bubble wrap in here, but then I'm also going to add like papers, like pages that you would use in a junk journal. I'm going to put in some stickers. I'm going to put in just some freebie things that you can use to start a journal. There won't be enough to finish the journal, but to start it. But I'm going to make sure it's enough to hold this journal open this much so that it won't squash in the mailing. I'm going to see if it fits into the bubble wrapped envelope, and it might, but I got to make sure that the spine doesn't get squished. And so it'll be filled. I mean, not filled, but you will have things. You'll have tags, you'll have embellishments, you'll have papers, whatever I can fit in here. That's what is going to come with it, which I put that on the description. So when you look at it and you say, oh, good grief, that's too much money, keep in mind that that includes the shipping. There will be no extra. Now, if they don't sell like that for that price, well, then I will have to readjust. But they do take me some time, and they do, and so, and I was talking to a friend, well, another subscriber, and trying to get an idea, because I did sell some of them, which was a whole journal kit, and there was a lot of stuff in there to build your journal and then the finished cover. But this one isn't going to have all of that. It's going to have some, though. It's going to have some. So, but see, what I like to do here is I doodle around. I doodle around, and see, I give it like a little frame. Make this look like a cactus, right? But this is what I do in a day. And Laura said my pricing is good. Laura has one of my journal covers. She ordered one of my journal keepers, and the one she bought was full. I sold at that time. I sold a whole kit where there was enough paper in there to make your whole journal. This one, there might be enough to make one or two signatures, just to add. It'll be stuff to add to what you're already making. And I just put in junk journal things, so it's not going to have any gold or silver, no emeralds or diamonds, nothing like that. No real artwork. Actually, pretty boring, actually. Now, see, now here, this is Mark's. I'm going to put Mark right here. M-A-R-K. I'm going to put Mark right there. This is how my day goes. This is what I do in a day. You're seeing just a little bit of what I do in a day. I just go from one thing to another. So there I have a page started in my new journal. That one is for Mark. You know what? I put this, that's a little fur out there. A little far out, if you ask me. It's a little far out. It won't fold. So I'm going to cut that very end off of there like this. Now will it fold? Beautifully. Okay. So there is the beginning of that journal. But then, hi Connie Briley, how are you? I could see your name earlier. I think I'll make an envelope journal for my next project. I really like this. Yes. Um, with an envelope journal, you can really put your envelopes together in so many ways to make an envelope journal. Um, and I love these envelopes. And now some of them I use. Now this is just a plain envelope on there. And this is a smaller envelope right there. But yes, I love my envelope journals. But now let's look in here. Dana. Look. Dana, she was in here. Hopefully she's still there. And Gail, did I say hello to you? Let's see, Sherry Williams. I'm afraid I'm gonna miss somebody. And Tanya Smith. Oh, I love you. How wonderful. Oh no, you didn't miss it. Gigi, you didn't miss the number drawing. I do that more toward the end. Tanya Smith. I do that toward the end because I it's like holding you hostage. It's my way of holding you hostage. Or you can just come in at the end. But we never know. It can be a half an hour before the end, or oh man, she put something on the back of this envelope, but then the doggone sticker is over it. Doggone it. That means I wonder, oh, maybe. Oh, because she's in Oklawaha. She put that. I love the name of her town. I love to just say it. Oklawaha. She lives in Florida. Well, anyway, I can't get that off of there, but yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. But now look at this. Okay, Happy Mail. I'm sending some stuff, which I have a lot of it. It's your Mother's Day gift. Thank you from us. Thank you for the videos. I learned so much. Happy Mother's Day from Dana Enid Ezo. Is Dana and Enid two different people? May God bless you always. I'm thinking, because now I'm thinking that maybe Dana, do you have like a sister? I don't know. Okay, now let's look. Oh, goodness, where do we start? There's an envelope. Oh, my word. Okay, let me move this over to the side. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? And it's all worked in there like a, that's beautiful. What will I put on? What will I use this for? I will use it for something special. And then look at this piece of lace. That's a perfect size for on a um on a ATC card. I can even cut it this way, one, two, three, and have four pieces. Look how pretty that is. Now that's going to turn into something gorgeous. There's old what's her name? That's old Penny Patty Duke. No, what the heck is her name? I don't know what her name is. But look, she. Oh, there it says Oklawaha on her on her trading card, on her therapy card, on her artist therapy card. Look at the bling, the ribbon, the flower, the gem. And then here it says Florida and Oklawaha. That is her town. There's a mushroom. There's a little caterpillar. There's music. There's lace. There is so much on this. And that's beautiful. And she's got it stapled on there. That's beautiful. Thank you. Now here, oh, look at this little piece of lace. And that's got some iridescent glitter on that little piece of lace. See, these little pieces of laces, we really like these for our ATCs. And you see, because you don't need much on an ATC, little pieces like this that some people might think are scraps. Yes, Papa?
Just a quick question. Do we have single bed size white blanket in here?
a single bed-sized light blanket. Um, well, look in the linen closet in our bathroom. If we do have one, that's where it would be. Other than that, like I have only the crocheted afghans. Okay. Now you might even, if you want a really light one, if you take one of the flannel top sheets, that would make a nice light blanket and put the top sheet on top of your sheet. That might work. But I think I got a light blanket in there too, though. Okay, love you, darling. And it's just a light blanket. Oh, look at this. Look how cute that little piece of fabric. And see, this is the stuff we collect for our ATCs. Look at this, how cute. I'll be happy to put that on ATC. Here's purple with polka dots. I love polka dots and I love purple. Erin says hi. Look at this ribbon with the hearts cut out. That is pretty. You know, I think almost all of this is going to go for ATCs. Not this, though. This, I think, would be pretty on the front of a journal. Like if I put an almost solid color on the front of a journal and then hand stitch this around on a journal keeper, I think so. I've decided I got to work at the dining room table. Hi, Trucker Janie. Oh, you're headed to bed soon. In a real bed or in your Oh, Mark. Hi, I just showed your journal that you sent me, and I showed how I made you got the first page in my second that's your page, Mark. That was the first page I put in my second edition of my envelope friend journal. So I just showed what you sent, and everybody was making really good comments on that. I just love this. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to have to start using, oh, and here's another. Look at this. It's very fine mesh, but then look at the embroidery on it. I am going to absolutely love using this. And yeah, I'm going to use my dining room table for putting my journal my journal keepers together, because I'm not doing too well in here as far as keeping space. And look at this piece of lace. There's a piece of lace with ribbon stitched around in the flower shape, and this looks very vintage, this piece. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, look at this piece of fabric. Oops, wait a minute here. There's a little piece. Love the colors in that one. What does this say? It says, chase your dreams. Oh, look at that. Did you find one, honey?
Not that
Okay.
tomorrow's the 17th.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought my appointment was the 18th, but it's still tomorrow because I thought tomorrow was
Did they call you to remind you of your appointment? Did you look at the little card and your appointment's tomorrow? Okay, and you're going to ask them about that swelling foot too.
If I remember.
No, I'm going to remind you. I might even call Sherry and tell her. Yeah, so then she can tell Dr. John. Yeah, he's got his foot. He's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'll make sure the doctor knows his left foot is swelling like big. I don't like that. This is a piece of ribbon. Yeah, he's got appointment tomorrow. Oh, and then a butterfly applique. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. Don't you just love going through these kind of little things like this? Oh my goodness, Coca-Cola. That is amazing. Somebody looks like they might have been making quilt blocks for a Coca-Cola quilt. This would even cover a little small size journal. Am I going with him? I might go with him. I don't know. I never know. It depends on what time he's going. Oh, Shopkins. Oh, okay. That's what that one is. Oh, and now here's a bigger piece of that one. Home is where the heart is. Miss Smarty. This is cute too. Too cute, it says on that little Scotty dog. This is beautiful. Princess of quite a lot. Oh, this is really neat fabric. Oh, you know what? I think I might. This is going to be cut apart for sure, and the little pieces. And this. Oh, here's another little piece of that fabric, and here's a little piece of. Oh, look at this! It's a house and the trees, all on that small piece of fabric. Are you leaving, Susan Hill? You are leaving. Don't leave on my account though. But I know how you are. It's okay. Okay. Oh, and this is a handkerchief, and it is vintage. Look at here. It's got the H Epperline is the brand name, but look, even the little tag is just stitched right on there. But you can tell that that is very vintage. This handkerchief. Oh, I love it. I want to iron it. You know what? Some of these I use almost like a doily because I collect antique looking things and on my art dolls and stuff before I put them on the shelf. Sometimes I just put a little doily under them. And this is not a doily, it's a handkerchief, but it would look pretty in my vintage things. Here is a Paris napkin. And look at the old bike, the Eiffel Tower, a bee bug. And here is, oh, okay, that's from a show. Oh, the Twilight Saga, New Moon, 2009. So that's from the Twilight Saga, New Moon. Now, see, that is different. Now, that'll be pretty. That'll be pretty on something. Silly woman. Okay, no, I wasn't saying it was about me, if that's what you're saying, my sweet Susan. I just, hope you're feeling okay. That's what I want to say. Barbara Oliver, hello. Aaron Klosner, hello. Anita Pearson, Spectrum Maddie. That is wonderful. Okay, Susan, she knows. Good. And look at the roses. Oh, look at this one. How pretty is this? Oh, I can see these roses torn out of here and decoupage. I'm so glad I bought a gallon of my stuff that I like to use for decoupage. I bought a gallon. This is pretty. These are real pretty. Gosh, you know what? I think I'm going to hold this napkin aside and I'm going to use these that I just made. Just cut these. And I think I'm going to decoupage them on here because even though I cut these out for ATCs, I can use them for tags. And look at that, how pretty these flowers would fit perfect on those. I'm going to keep that aside right here. Now, then here are some cards. Now, see how I've used these is I will glue this into a journal, and then you've got this beautiful image. Nothing, no verbiage on there, nothing. And so then it just opens, and then you've got all this space for more arting. And there's two of those. So I love them. Oh my gosh, a weenie dog. Susan, look, weenie dog. Look, and the weenie dog, Susan has a weenie dog. Good night, trucker. I love you. Rest well. Oh, have at it is in here. But look at them weenie dogs. I love them. And again, the same thing. Well, here I've got space to add more around, and then it'll flip up and I have more space to do more arting on there. They come with an envelope. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at, she's like a vintage little girl. Now, is this, these I think are bookmarks or whatever we decide to do with them. Look at her. Look at them eyes. And look at her little lamb by her foot. These are vintage little girls. And look, she's got an ice cream cone and a sailor dress. Did you ever have a sailor dress when you were little? Excuse me. Um, I had a sailor dress. I think when I was little, and this would have been in the 50s. I think everybody had sailor dresses and the knee socks and the black patent shoes. And look at, she's got her bunny. And look at there. Now, was that like this other one? Nope, it's different. Look at that little dress on that little girl. These are beautiful. Oh, she's ready to go to church. She's got her lacy socks on, and she's got teddy bear by her feet. Oh, how beautiful. This one says to someone special. Oh, and this got, oh, this bridge. Thinking of you and wishing you all the life's best. I know that bridge. I can't think of the name of it right now. I think it's over there in the UK somewhere. Now that's the same one right there. London. There's a name for that bridge. It's very famous. Thinking of you, wishing all. That's beautiful. Does you know that? It says tower. She said tower. Is it the Tower Bridge? But see, I remember that one. I remember reading about that, but I don't remember what the heck I read. And look at here. This is probably a hairband, but we don't use anything for what it's designed for. This is a book band. It's going to go around a journal. Mark is telling me something. Let me check. Let me go back up to Mark. Let me go back up to Mark. Elizabeth, the page that says, will you be, oh, will you be brave enough to fly is the one, a window open up thing. Wait a minute. Will you be brave enough to fly? Look, I done tore your envelope up. Let me look at that again. Let me go in here because I know it showed a butterfly on that page. May. Oh, I didn't see that, Mark. May you always be brave enough to fly. I did not see that. Look at that. Thank you for telling. I didn't see that. Look at there. That's what he's talking about. Here is the page. I know I seen the sentiment and I saw the butterfly, but I did not realize. Do what? Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Love you too, darling. But look at that. It opens up. That window opens. Thanks for letting me know. I would have not even seen that. That is, and look at the little fairy inside. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Hope there's nothing else is hiding in here. I put your name on there so I won't forget that, Mark. But I loved the this Let's see, where'd I put you? This is amazing right here. And how, Mark? Another question. I have questions. How do you get this? You've got this embossed on one side, but it's not debossed on the other. So, do you have two pieces of paper glued together on here to have it embossed on one side and flat on the other? Is it paper you bought already embossed? I don't know. See, I have to know everything. Yep, let's all use that. I'm telling you. This is amazing. I love it. And what I'm trying to do now is to make a page for everyone. Okay. And oh, now look at this. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, it's stapled. Ouch. Yep, steal that idea. I love that idea. I think it is awesome. And it's like a secret window into a secret garden. Look at this piece. This, I would think this is very vintage. And I love old things like this. And I don't know the difference between old and retro and vintage and I just call it old. It, antique, they're all the same to me. But look at that. It's got all those sequins and gems on here, little pearl beads all stitched on there. That's beautiful. And so, yes, it is. He did wonders on the colors of that paper. And so, I'm wondering what colors you use. For the colors, did you use any particular, like I just got, and I don't know where I put them, I just got 2 bottles of dilution sprays is what I got. I wonder if you use sprays on these. Or hi, Barbara Batzer. Hello, darling. Yeah, that's me. If it's old, it's just plain old. I don't know how to do that. Bootsy says, all I know, Lizzie, is that something is older than me. It's ancient. There you go. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. But Mark, I would love to know what you did, how this color got on here. If it's sprayed on there with sprays, what kind of sprays did you use? These are, and I think a lot of people would want to know um, what kind of sprays, if it is a spray. Now, this one's got a glossy finish on it. This is one of those things that you continually keep looking through. I mean, this is a stencil, and I'm assuming it was sprayed. Assume. Look at this. This is beautiful. Now, maybe you bought this paper like that. I don't know, but it sure does look hand dyed. Oh, maybe my mark went away. Listen to your heart. Okay, we went through that. Okay, now I got to finish going through. Oh, and then here's another little flower applique, and it's done the same way as this one. This is pretty. Okay, now we have a yo-yo, pink yo-yo, beautiful. And now here are hi Carmen. Okay, here. Oh look. Oh look. Oh look. Oh my gosh. This one's got a little doxy on it. It's got a clip on here, a lobster clasp so it can hang. And then it's got beads on there. A doxy, my little doxy, I love them. But it's also a straight pin. common pin, whatever you call it. I guess my mother was the only one that ever called them common pins. I got to put that in there. Look at that, how pretty. Put that in there. This one's got, it says love on that one. And look at the pretty beads. Poke that in there. I've got so many beautiful. I've used a lot of my little hat pins and things, but a lot of them it's just like I hoard them, like this one here I have with a teapot on it. I've never seen those kind of teapots you can get. I'll put that back up there. And then I have a dragonfly, a butterfly. Oh, and a baby with a bottle. And it's a button. How cute. Let's see. Okay, so sprays a lot of different kinds and also some paint stick embossing powder, all kinds of fun stuff. So you have just a collection of different sprays that you put on there. Okay, we're not scared. We'll use a collection. Embossing powder. So that's heat embossed. Hi, Hook for Art 2. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Hook for Art 2. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Ooh, bad storm warnings up by where Susan Krause is. I love that old dragonfly and butterfly. Those are cute. The butterfly's a button. The dragonfly is like a flat back. And so look how tiny it is. I love that. Okay, let's see here. Then in this bag, oh my gosh, look at that's an emoji. Smiley face, and it's a button. Oh, and this one too, and this one as well. I'm looking for more. I'm looking for more. Those are so adorable. Look at that, okay? And then here's a purple button. You know what I was thinking? Um, I was going to say if everybody, now I've got almost 6,000 subscribers. If everybody sends me one purple button, just stick it in an envelope, one purple button, I will have 6,000 purple buttons. And look, I got my first purple button of my collection. There's a S for silly, and it's purple. When this is, oh my God. First, I was saying this is kind of heavy looking at, like this night, turned it over. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, whoever made this, I mean, if it's a jeweler, whatever, what work went into making that? Got a little loop at the top. I could just use that as a necklace. It's pretty. Daisies that can be cut apart. And U.S. postage, April 18th, 1937. New York, $1.12 worth of postage. See that? I could mail something. This says handmade, and there's a hole on either end so it can be stitched on. Oh, that would be fun to stitch that on the back of a journal keeper. I'm gonna get in, and there's a Paris button. Yeah, I'm gonna start working at my dining room table, just my journal keeper stuff out there, so I can get more done because people like them. Look at the guitar. That's pretty. Here's another Paris button. These are nice buttons. And this is, oh, that's a button too, but look at it. It looks like a rock. Looks like a rock on there. I could put me a little piece of elastic through there and wear that on my finger. I'd tell people I bought it off Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, and look at this one. That'll cut into two little pink bows with the pearl in the middle. I love this kind of stuff. And look at Mickey Mouse. Although he doesn't have his red velvet shorts on. I just learned that they were velvet. I didn't know that they were originally velvet. That well, I read that in a card that somebody sent. Now here, look at these buttons. Aren't they pretty? I am loving these buttons. I'm a button person. I just love buttons. And here, oh, look at that bumblebee and a butterfly gem. And this is, okay, that butterfly belongs on that circle. That's very dainty. December 23rd from the North Pole. Oh, fun. And look at this. This is like a stamp, but it's wood and it's a button. Isn't that cute? And here's postage, 60 cents. And a pocket watch. And a heart. These are gems here. Gems, 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 gems. And a little pin. And oh, and then this is a little Easter bonnet. Again, a button. This is a clear button. That could be a, oh, look at that. If I was to layer that on top of that. This is a sticker, but it's glittered. These are beautiful. Thank you. You did, you did awesome. Okay, wait a minute. Not going to make a page. As you can see, this is how I work. This is how I work. I just stack that over there, move this stuff out of the way, and this is how my day goes. And it's like every day the same. Just and my piles around me just get higher and higher and higher. You know what I've got to do, and I still haven't done it. And I keep glancing at my, well, oh, there's my mouse. I keep glancing up at my screen, and I can see that that I don't have that automatic focus unautomatic. So I'm unautomaticing it now. There. Okay, so it's now unautomatic. Okay, now it'll quit doing that jumpy thing. Okay, I want now, I did Mark's page. Now I'm going to just flip a page here. And where will I put Dana? And what will I do with Dana? Okay, this, I love the dachshund. I love that. She's too wide though, but she's only um wide on the sides, and she doesn't have anything written on the sides. Let me see. And so I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it to fit because I love her. So I am going to go like this, and a little bit off here too. There we go. Yeah, Hubster says order them blades tonight, and so maybe I will. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, now. See, now that will fit in here on, let me see, how will, no, we're going to put her inside here. Here, now where's my note? Here's my note from her. And we'll put that in there. Oh, I didn't put this on Mark's page. I got to put his address. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to slide it in on Mark's page, and I'm just going to put that in here in that pocket behind. That's what's so nice about all these journals like this, because they're You've got pockets and flips and flaps and flops and it's just perfect. Perfecto mundo, love it. Now there's so many choices now from oh, Susan wants a she shed in the size of a pole barn. Okay, now this I can't close that up. I'm gonna put this right here and put that right there. A big pole barn, yeah. That's good. Wait a minute, I gotta get me a little drink. My hubster made me some lemonade in my bottle. My flask. See there, I got one of these big bottles. These are kind of neat. I usually use this when we're going out somewhere and take my water in. It's a nice bottle. Okay, now we want, I would sew that on. So I'm not going to put that on right now. So I would sew that on. Oh, there's so many choices, choices, choices. Oh my gosh, just don't know. Just don't know. But I got to have one of my girls. One of my girls. Oh, I think I'm going to do the sailor dress. I think I'm going to do the sailor dress, girl. She's going to be there because she's beautiful and wonderful. Because she's beautiful and wonderful, and I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. And she is going to be. Oh, there's Angela Rossetti. I still haven't watched your video, Angela. Man, I got to remember to do that. That's pretty right there. And let me see. Choices, choices. I have so many choices. Now, look at this little piece of fabric right here. That's pretty right there. And I keep hitting my charm. My look. You know what I think I'll do? Sweet dreams, sweet dreams, Connie. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. What time is it? 10:20. Oh, I have to make sure I get my envelope ready. Let's see. Maybe a piece of ribbon here. My little girl, she's so beautiful. I love her. Okay, she's definitely going to be right there. So I'm going to glue her. These are pretty. Maybe I should make copies, but I already put glue on that. Sometimes I just make copies of things, and sometimes I say I should have after I glue something down. But Lala Gamma Lori, wait, I love to say her name. Okay, let's see. Let me just see. Let me go over here and get this little tape thing and see if. Oopsie daisies. Is that the end of this one? Yeah, apparently. That's the end of that one. I haven't figured out what I can do with the empties, so. Oh, another one in there, I thought. That's what I get for thinking. I thought there was another one in there. Okay, maybe not. All right, maybe not. No big hairy deal. No big hairy deal. Yeah, I don't know. There's no brand on the little girls. So I don't know where they came from. Hi, Sharon Walton, 44. What is your 44? Are you 44 years old? Oh, I hope she's not calling numbers already. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, not yet, Sharon. Look at there. We'll just glue that up there. And then here, then I'm still having a heck of a time with this. No, it doesn't feel, oh, because that's, oh, let's just put that on the shelf where it belongs. Belongs on the shelf. I would throw it out the window, but I don't want to break my window. Oh, here I have another one of these. Maybe this one's got more glue on it. Okay, now, because I'm going to just go down like this with this glue. Perfect. I don't know how this works for a long time, you know, for a long time, but it works just beautiful for something like this. Now, see, when you're making something to sell, for me anyway, I go to much more trouble. But when I make something for myself, I don't go to a lot of trouble because I don't get that persnickety. I do not get all that persnickety. Because I know that like I'm gonna open and close it a lot, but I know to be gentle with it. Now this is pretty. Look at that. Look at that. And then I still have space to put, and we'll take one of these little daisies. Take a dollop of daisy right there. There we go. Deborah Howard, did I say hello to you? And so this is my page. That is Dana. This is Dana. Wait a minute. Let me put Dana. So I want to be able to see right away that I see Dana. And we'll put her right here. Dana, and let's see, how did she put her name? Enid, Dana, Enid. Did I put that in here? Where did I put her? Dana, Enid. Okay, now we should have that, you know, just put that note in there. Kathy's World and Friends. Hi, everyone, Miss Kathy. Good to see your beautiful face. I'm here trying to put this in my marker. Doesn't work that way, Elizabeth. This is not how life goes. You got to put the right lid on the right lid. The right lid on the right lid. Oh, see, now I put her name there, but I'm going to get my thin markers here. And then, see, because of the way I put the letters, that I go in all of those open spaces. and color. So see, again, it's just scribble out the letters and then color in any spaces. Now every time I look at this, I'm going to think that that's Dana when she was a little girl. That's exactly what she looked like. There you go. See, like that? And then you can put a flower on her name in a couple places. And just a couple of flowers there. Then we have to color the flowers. Counting flowers on the wall that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me there's nothing to do. Now don't tell me there's nothing to do. Okay, so see, I put some little flowers on her name, but then I think we need some leaves. Oh my goodness. I just looked at a little bit of the chat there and I see that it is so sad that so many people have got health issues. But you know what is awesome is that we have somebody to share with. Somebody to share with. We know that we can't fix health issues that somebody else has, but we can listen and we can care and we can send up little prayers that may help. And and that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Give me a green Sharpie here. Oh, here's a green something. I wonder if this works. This one's a Stampin' Up. Let me see. Does it work? Yes, it does. That's really great. So we can get them leaves green. So we have a little art going on there. A little art going on there with her name. Now, oh my gosh, Bonnie's had 4 corrective breast surgeries from cancer. Gail, do you just, I do that. I hear part of a song and I'm stuck on it for the rest of the day. And like one word will get me into a song. I just keep singing it like one word. And then I just sing it. If I don't know the words, I just make up my own. See how I just made that squiggly wiggly right there? Then you can just go and color in all the wiggles and all the squiggles. Just color them in. And it makes a pretty decoration. Just a decoration. So I use a lot of black Sharpies. And then See how pretty that looks once you get it? You just made the wiggle line and just do that and just do it to it. I'm going to be working on some more of my covers, but I also have got to get some of my lace listed. I'm going to do that too. Hopefully, I might do that this weekend. I don't have any big fat plans. See how pretty that looks? I think it does anyway. What's pretty to me might not be pretty to you, but I think that looks pretty. Just that little decoration down there. Let's get a little drink of my lemonade. Okay. And then if you want to, you can. Did I put my black one back in here? Yeah. Uh, then if you want to, you can go around and put stitches around. You can just go from one something to another. And Vicky Pine wants more lace. Okay, Vicky, I'm going to be putting on some different collections on my Etsy store. I decided I might as well use that Etsy store since I got it there. And so I'm going to put on some different little collections of ribbon and lace together matching sets, I think. But you know how I am, though. I say I'm going to do something, and then instead I do something else because I got that whatever it was that I diagnosed myself with that I can't remember now. My attention deficit disorder. That's what I got. Yeah. I diagnosed myself. The only medication I take for it is coffee, more coffee. Maybe that's why I got attention deficit disorder. A serious case of, I don't know if this is going to work on here. Stay down there, butterfly. Okay, see, you can just, I am a doodler. I swear, I just doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a stagecoach. Hit a bump and spun his rump and landed in the city dump. I don't think that's how it actually goes. I think that's what one of my children changed the names when they were little. They changed the words in songs. And then I get stuck on their words, which aren't the right words. There we go. See how pretty that is? Then if I was to write a little verse in there, like this one I was playing with earlier today, I think it turned out pretty. I just went and made like circles, 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 circles. And then I put flowers around the circles. And then I used one of my cards, How to Love Yourself cards. And it said on there, as I learn to love myself, I become powerful. I do not need to wait until I become perfect before I love myself. Loving myself is the quickest way to create a wonderful life. And that's what I did. That's my page. I might still put some stickers here. I may. And then I may not. Or maybe I'll just like sometimes I just draw a little bit of few flowers right there. See how I just do this. This is not just like when I'm cleaning. My hamster, he says, "Well, tell me what I can do to help you with," and I have to tell him. I said, "I don't know what I'm doing. because I don't. I go from one thing to another without any thought. And so it's hard to even to ask somebody to help me because I don't know what I'm doing. There, see, I just made a little big bouquet of flowers right there, and maybe I can color them different colors. And see, this will be a page in one of my signatures. Oh, that one's running out of ink. Wonder if this side has any ink. Oh yeah, this one does. For some reason. There we go. And then maybe I'll make this one is red. Maybe I'll make a red flower right here. And see, these are just scribble flowers. They're just scribble flowers. They're not anything. I didn't have to go learn these at art school. I just take out something and make scribble flowers. Actually, I sort of make them like a crazy eight flower. Like you make a letter of the number eight and then make another eight across it and another eight across it and just a whole bunch of eights. And before long, you got a heck of a nice flower. There we go. See, and then I can take this. Sorry about knocking that camera. I'm not too, yeah. And here I'm just putting some green on the little leaves. And the leaves, I just drew a letter eight. A letter. It's not a letter, it's a number. But look at that. See? Let's put some green like this. This one's running dry too. I'll keep using it till it runs completely dry. Keep throwing them back in my bag. Okay. But see there? I just put that little flower there. So that's going to be a page in my book. I'll just throw that. But this is Dana's page. This is Dana's page. So far. So I'll put other things that, might not have been sent to Dana, but I'll put them in there because it's Dana's page. Oh, this flower has to go in here. It's going to go right there. Put the dot flower, it's a flower dot right here, and then put this right here. And then get this green. And we'll just give it a little flare there, give it a little woof. And then I'll just reach right over here and get me a green colored pencil, and I'll just color inside this leaf and this one too. Yes, Zentangles, Sandra Louise. Those are fun. You don't have to be able to draw. You just don't have to draw. You don't have to be able to draw. You, like here, I just had that sticker and I put that leaf on there. And that's all you need. You just don't need to be able to draw. And like putting them letters on there, I just scribbled them on there, just scribbled them on there. And then if you scribble them, like if you're making a letter and then you just go over it twice, like make a letter Z, go over it again, just scribble it. Then you have like let's put a Z right here. So let's put let's put a heart right here. Okay, there's a heart. Don't let that be the end of your heart. Do the heart again, but do not just go over it again. But do not follow the same lines. Just scribble it. Just scribble it. Just scribble the heart, and then after you get that, so you've drawn two hearts together, then every place where you have a space, then color that in. Just color that in. I use a lot of Sharpie markers I love Sharpies. I've got a lot of different kind of markers, and I don't know, but my Sharpies I think are my favorites. And I've got some markers that are worth money, you know. I haven't really bought them, but I still keep going to my Sharpies. And see how pretty that looks? It makes it look like it's made with a ribbon. And that is just by, hi, Mary. Good to see you, Mary. Okay, and see there? It's a beautiful heart. It looks like it's a twisted ribbon, and all you did was made it a scribble. You can do that with any letters. And like even on these circles that I put those circles. I could go around again and just follow kind of the circle, but not exactly. Now I have two circles together. So then I can take and go in all my areas that I just made doubles, you know, where the line doubled, and and color in those spaces. And see how that changed that whole circle by doing that. And I'll probably do it on all of these. And then just color because you didn't do it straight. I mean, you just, so if you're making a circle, if you're making a circle, just go circle, circle, like this. Or you can even go 3 times around. If you go 3 times around, you've got more space and you can make more colors. And it just looks like a ribbon. So you do not need to know how to draw. You don't have to go and take drawing lessons. But see, each one of these spaces where it crossed over is another place to put in some color. And just any, and then I can take another color and I can go with my yellow here. And I can color in spaces with the yellow. I might should have gotten a wider marker with this one, but and it just, I think they're beautiful. And you can do this with any letter. With any letter. Like if I'm going to write OH for the word H, with the word O, I can go H, and there's the H. So then I can go here, and I will make this H. And see, it's not even like this H might be this big. I mean, this letter this big and this letter this big. That's okay. It just is absolutely okay. And like find all them little spots. And so when it comes to lettering something, just put in, just play. And look at that. See? OH. Oh, 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 oh. And so that's just a little suggestion there. Now I gotta show you. Let me see, it's still in my bag because I was working at the when I was at the coffee shop yesterday. I was playing with my paintbrushes, because I had some of the Artesia paintbrush pens. And so I brought them with me, and that's what I played with here, with a little bit like a Zentangle and this kind of thing. Now, I'm going to, and then I put on the fronts, I put my return address, and I put a few little fun things on the front of the envelope, which some people might think it's the back, but it's the front to me. And so now I'm going to, now those of you who are new, you will know that I put out, I like, here's a birthday greeting card. It doesn't say anything on the back, but then I want to try and find one with a stamp. Here's one from Holland, Michigan. This is going some, yes, but would make you dizzy. Now, this here, it's got a 1 cent postage. The stamp says 1913. So that's a used postcard and it's vintage. And if you go on eBay or someplace, they think that these cards are worth $1 jillion. I put two of those. You're going to have two of those lovely items in your this. And let's see. I am going to put in, what am I going to put in? I'm going to put in, oh, let me see. I'm going to put in, you know what I'll do? This is what I'll do. These are the little plastic bags that hold ATC cards. I'm going to put a couple of those in there. I'm going to put in a little piece of, oh, here, this is my calling card, and I'll put that in there. Because I'm famous, that'll be worth something in a day. I'm going to put a piece of the punchinella in there. This we use mostly as a stencil in mixed media. This makes a nice stencil. I'm going to put that in there. And, oh, there's Regina Schlesinger. Very nice. And there's Doji. You just, oh no, Bonnie's at 2% power. Okay, I'm getting the envelope ready. Yes, I am. Okay, did I miss something? I hope not. Let's see. Lizzie. Yes, I think we can start soon. Yep, we're going to start. I see my name. Everybody's calling me. Okay, Gail is trying to get my attention. Oh, and Sandra Louise's puppies need to pee. And Susan's dogs have to go potty too. That's them dogs, yeah. Mary Yoakum is here. Hello. I get in, Lizzie Land, yeah. Oh, Deborah Howard says we can call her Debbie. Okay, and Miss Gail must have left me a message. Oh, Erin Morrison was hitting the buzzer. And Doji, she's cracking up. Yes, it is about time to do the drawing. So now, whenever you get ready, my dear darling, buzz, yeah, look at this. I'm telling you. I'm looking at I wish there was some way you can like punch a buzzer or something. I'm in the zone. That's right. You all know me. Oh, Gail, Gail, I hope you didn't leave. Are you still here, darling? Go ahead. Oh, good. Oh, she said go. Okay, she said go. I'll just keep putting something in here. I'll just keep filling it up. I'll just keep filling her up. I'll put one of these little pockets in there. And then I'm going to put one of these cards in there because they are so cool. I'll put that in there. And see, I don't pay a lot of attention. I'm too poor. I can't pay attention. I'm too poor. Poor people can't pay attention. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I have, I'm trying to find like a thin one. I can put that one in there. Put this ATC in here. And let's see. Let's put, let us put, what else can I put in here? Oh, I'll put one of these tags that I bought from, put that in there. Is that too big? Nope, it fits. It fitted it circumspectly. And what else? What else might I have in here? And just put stuff in there. Oh, you know what? I've had a couple of peeps ask me about these. If I could send them some of those. I get a lot of people asking me to send beautiful things to them. And then I say, yeah, I can do that. And then, oh, gracious me. Oh, and then I want to put in which cards. I want to put a card in there. And, oh, Gail said stop. I see that part. I see the stop button. I'm going to put one of these How to Love Yourself cards in there. Oh, let me give you a paint chip. Make a tag out of that. How to Love Yourself cards. I am my own unique self. Everyone is unique and different. If we're like other people, then we are not expressing our specialness. Yep, that's going to the winner. Okay. That doesn't look too thick. That looks like that will whale. Okay. Choose a card. Okay, Gail. I am. I can find my bucket. Oh, there it is. My bucket. I'm going to choose a card. I always choose from here. This is where I choose cards from. And I'm just going to go here. I'm not going to take my time. I'm just going to pick a number. Okay, we're going to pick this number right here. Put these ones back in the bucket. Turn this over. And the number is 87. 87. See, that never focuses up here. No. No. Will it focus if you hold it? No. Pull it back. Take my word for it. It's 87. 87. 87. Who's ever got 87 will be the wiener. Wiener, chicken dinner. Okay, I can go ahead and seal this because that is the mail. That is the mail. That is the mail. It's going in the box because that is the mail. Order in the court. Order in the court. Here come the judge. Order in the court. Okay, let's see. Now then, we're waiting. We're waiting patiently. Oh, Bonnie is 85. Is that the closest? Bonnie. You think it's Bonnie? Okay, does Bonnie have a last name? Bonnie. Bonnie. B. Bonnie. 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 Does Bonnie have a last name or is it just Bonnie? Okay, Bonnie, please send me Lipke, Bonnie Lipke, Bonnie Lip, Lipke. Okay, got it, Erin. Bonnie, Lipke. Okay, I think your address might already be in the in the files, which I can look. And so then that's what's in. You've seen what I put in there, hopefully. And then you get this little envelope that I worked on at the coffee shop. So it might smell like coffee. Ooh, it smells like paper. Doesn't smell like coffee. It smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. That's weird. Okay, girls from Kentucky have Facebook. Way to go, Bonnie. Way to go, Bonnie. And Sandra had 89, so she had went over. So this is cool. I just love this. I love finding little things. I usually just dig around my area and I just find things and I put it in the envelope till I think the envelope is going to be not too thick to go through. And I always put an extra little stamp on there. Just, the post office, they get a little nuts sometimes. And so I got to make sure you're not over the river. If you're over the river, then I got to put more postage. But yeah, so that's what I did at the coffee shop yesterday. I made a couple of envelopes. I might do that at the coffee shop all the time, is make envelopes, because I get a lot of people that comment while I'm doing that. I think it's fun. I like to get them. And so what time is it now? Oh, look at it. It's almost 11 o'clock here at my house. You know what? I didn't do nothing. I was going to make them flowers, and I was wanting to look through this book because I got this book about journal spilling. And I did not do that stuff. Instead, so that's what happens. Quick and dirty prompts, symbol drawing. Oh, words for spilling. Oh, we're going to study this book. Wax paper resist, carbon paper transfer, water transfer. Holy moly! I've had this book for a while. Why haven't I learned these things? Oh, we are going to be journal experts. We are going to be journaling experts. At one time, I know I thought, okay, Susan, you be safe from the storm. You be safe from the storm. And Pink Rose is confused. And but this book, it's called Journal Spilling Mixed Media Techniques for Free Expression by Diana Trout. Now, see, I was moving my books, and I've got a lot of books, and by moving them, it's almost like, oh my gosh, it's like I forgot I had this. But there is so much in here. There's so much in here. Stamp carving, bits and bobs, resists. Time to spill. Open a random page in your journal. Don't start on the first page of a brand new, beautiful journal. This will make you nervous. Quick now. No thinking. Go through the magazine or other scrap papers. Rip out 7 to 10 pages. Rip down to 7 to 10 pages or text scraps. Drop the scraps onto your paper. Don't let yourself stop. I know that's hard, but hurry through it. That's right. Hurry. Don't give yourself time to think. Or take a couple of big breaths. Randomly choose a color, and depending on what you choose, scribble or brush the color all over the page. Still no thinking. Oh no, it's a big mess. Say to yourself, it's okay. It's just a journal page. Are any words occurring to you? Scribble them. Write around, write around the collage items. Repeat after me. I don't care what this looks like. Take pride in a messy, murky process page. This is step 1 in letting go. Now that you have gotten your feet wet, you might want to add supplies to your flash flood kit and soup on. Oh, your flash flood kit. Maybe that's what that is here. But this is amazing. This is right up my alley. Oh, I'm going to take this out on my front porch with my cup of coffee. This, okay, we're going to learn. We're going to use this book together on journal spilling. I'm going to see, I most likely got it from Amazon, so I'll look on Amazon and put the link for it. But when I do that, when I put this link, when I find this for Amazon and put the link in my favorite things, always don't order the new one. First check and see if they have any in the used books, because you can get them so much cheaper. So always make sure you check the used books first. And but if I put this in my wish, in my into my favorites, it'll show the new one. But when you click on it and you get to it, below it'll show other options, and it'll show you all the used ones. And you, a lot of times, what does it say? This, yeah, because this is $22.99, which you would get it less than $22.99 at Amazon anyway. But if you order it through, if you're able to get it through the used books, it would be much cheaper. Let me see, when was this printed? This was printed sometime before today. I'm not seeing it. It was written in Canada. Hmm. It doesn't have a copyright age, but it should be old enough to where that you'll be able to find some used ones. Because I buy all my books used. I always go to the used books and buy the used ones. That is very weird that it doesn't have a copyright date in there. It usually always does. Oh, right at the top, 2009. So it's 10 years old. And so yeah, there should be some in the in there should be some in the used books, but it's called Journal Spilling: Mixed Media Techniques for Free Expression, Diana Trout. And just, you will love this book. I'm looking through it right now and I am just loving it right now. I am having fun just looking. Tabs, textile paper, quotations page, define with a pen, wash with color, rub off dried fluid. Look at this. I love this. And look, you can see the edges of the pages in the book right here. Look at that. You can see them and it looks beautiful. And see, here's the circle. That's the circle I just did. And then you just make that circle like that. And then color in them spaces. Inner creature paper dolls. Oh, inner creature paper dolls. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I think on Thursdays, repurposing a cover is in here. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. I love this. This is, I love all art. I love all art. I do. Art is just, I love it. Um, but when I look at something like this, now, if you go to an art show and you look and somebody has painted the most beautiful picture of a scene of a lake and a trees and some mountains, and maybe there's even a fish jumping out. Well, it takes you about 10 seconds to look at that whole picture. Now, if you look at something like this, you are going to stand there wondering, What was that person thinking? Look at, he wrote on here, this is not important. Here's a little stick figure. Here's some little faces with glasses and eyes and lips. Look at them. And here it just says myself. Get over, crossed out. Oh, it says I need to get over, but then crossed out over and put past. This is, and look at all that watercolor around. Look at it all. I love it. Add a flap or a book, add a title. If I am not, who will I be? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, now you will know when it comes to Thursday, next Thursday, there is something we're going to do out of this book. And if you do buy the book, it'll be fun because I'll tell you what page we're going to be working from, or what page I got my ideas from. And these I can tell already. Do you see how I read a book? I go from the back to the front. I'm so strange. But I'm going to read. I'll read whatever it says, you know. I'm just going to pictures right now and getting so much inspiration. Quick collage takes about an hour and a half, it says. Oh, a half an hour for this exercise. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to be making journal pages to go in our journals. So we'll start with, I would say, a 8.5 by 11 piece of white cardstock. Because using the cardstock, you've got, you can use anything. You don't have to use cardstock if you don't want to, but you can use any kind of paper. But the cardstock is just a little heavier, and you don't have to buy the book, though, girlfriends. You don't have to do that, boyfriends. All of you, because I'll have the book, and I have the book, and oh my gosh. We are definitely going to learn from this book. We're going to definitely learn from this book. Gel pen play, sewing paper, and spritz with water. This ink was a bit thick, so I had to give it a spritz to get it moving. Water can always refresh ink that dried a bit when you went to answer the phone. Oh, I love it. I love it. I am loving it. I want some more of it. And so this is going to be great. This is just going to be great. Okay, what this is? Orizomigami. Another Japanese method of creating decorative papers using inks. The papers are folded to crease, resist patterns, much like tie-dye. I love this technique. Oh, this is nice. Looks like somebody's giving somebody some kind of surgery there. Oh, how pretty. Secrets and wishes. Oh, okay. Yeah. When it comes to Thursday, now Monday and Tuesday we do our cards, our ATCs, but Thursday we're going to work out of this book. Crayon and collage. This is going to be a whole lot of, you thought you were the only one that started at the back. I don't know why, and I've always, if it's something like this, I start at the back and look at the pictures. Pick a word, any word. It says, how about turning a random page into a dictionary? Close your eyes and pick a word. Glue the word where your instincts tell you. Don't think about it. I glued my word onto one of the top of the rice purple paper circles. Things that happen when you work intuitively are always so much more interesting. Give it a try and be patient and open-minded. Oh My goodness. And to know that I've had this book here, look, Elements of a Self-Portrait. Start with an oval and then column, add a column, then two foothills, now for the features, the eyebrows and the nose, eyes, bottom of the nose, mouth, add some gray hair. There's a self-portrait. Place yourself on the page. Look at there. She wrote all over the page and then put yourself over the writing. The writing. Spill writing. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Can you imagine writing a whole page about yourself and then draw yourself on it? Does it have to look like a picture of yourself? No. Make yourself be very, very pretty. Or, or funny. Or whatever comes out of your pencil. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. This is going to be so much fun. Hmm. You know what I can do too? I don't know if it's legal. Oh, it's legal if I don't sell. But if there's a really good page in here of something that's really wonderful, I could like run a copy of the page and fold it up and put it in an envelope and put it in door prize mail, door prize things. This is amazing. Journal spilling. Mixed media techniques for free expression. Diana Trout. That not name sounds familiar. Gosh, and Bonnie Lipke won this year. And oh man, I love these. I wish there was some kind of a little name on there that would tell us where they came from, but they're pretty. But see, I still have 4 of them. I glued one down, but I have 4, so I'm going to put them in my printer, and I'm going to make copies of them on cardstock. Then I can cut them out, and I can even add these to I can add these to Happy Meals or Happy Meals and door prices because it's long. You know, even it doesn't say anything about a crafty a copyright, but you know, if you just copy something like this, you don't sell it. You're just sharing it. There is no law against that. They're not going to put us in prison. They are not going to put us in prison. If they try to put us in prison, they'll have to deal with a whole bunch of crafters. Oh my goodness sakes, oh my goodness sakes. You know what I'm going to do now? It's 11:15 and the time is going away. And so since we've been talking a lot about loving ourselves, and that's what we want to do. We want to love ourselves. Part of loving yourself is loving what you do. And this book and what we do, I mean, what we do is our, you know, like here. That is nothing. There's nothing here that says that this is, I love this. It's not anything that you would have to go learn it in a school or nothing. Nothing is perfect. It's just being yourself. And that's what you want to do. And you love what you do and don't criticize yourself. Don't ever I know we turn out to be our own worst critics, but don't do it. I mean, do not criticize yourself. Do the best you can. And if you have a whole page and you don't like it, cut out a heart and put the heart on top of it. If the whole page is something and you say, oh, this is so dorky looking, and you really don't like it, then cut out a heart and put a heart on top of it, and you will love the heart. Put stitches around the heart, anything. We're going to learn to love yourself. Okay, I'm going to reach in here and I'm going to reach right in here. It says, I open myself to all good. I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. And we do that. We receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. And so that is good. Love it, love it, love it. I thank you all. Yes, little sister Cheryl, you are your worst critic. And I was at one time. I need to move. You mean move off of my chair? Move whatever. Um, I try to be positive all the time, Regina. I don't, there is no sense in being negative because negativity hurts. And you know, it hurts yourself. You might think something negative about somebody walking down the road. Maybe somebody walking down the road is wearing the weirdest clothes you ever saw. And you might criticize that person saying, I wish that kid would pull up his britches. Well, I think kids are pulling up their britches a lot more than they used to. But that kid never hears you say that. He never doesn't hear you say that. He's still walking down the road just as fine as he is, just with his britches showing his underdrawers. Well, so who did that negativity bother? Only yourself. So yes. And yes, and so yes, do not be negative. Just think positive. And okay, I am getting too much talking going on here. And I don't see my inhaler going on over here either. It's under there in that area somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to say good night. I'm going to say good night. And I'm going to say I love you. And I'm going to say I thank you. And I'm going to ask God to watch over you, be with you, keep you safe, keep you happy, keep you healthy. And He will watch over you every step you take, every move you make. I'm sorry. And and he's gonna take this cough away. And and I will see you on the very next video. God bless. God bless you all.